Happy El Grito Day. This is the day where Mexicans celebrate their independence. For you niggas that don't know about the Mexican culture, but you're always at the restaurants eating tacos, nachos, quesadillas, and you don't even know what's going on. I fuck with the Mexican culture because they fuck with me. I got a lot of fans that come to some of my shows, even though I'm just a little bitty comedian, but I'm going to be a big old comedian. They come and fuck with me. So this day is dedicated, and this show is dedicated to all the Hispanics and Mexicans that fuck with Legend the Comic Show as a person, as a human being, and to educate you niggas on what's really going on today since you go to the restaurants on Taco Tuesday. Now let me let you know. Independence for various Latino American countries kicks off September the 15th. This is Hispanic Heritage Month. Now, this is called El Grito. This is in 1810 that triggered the Mexican War of Independence. Now, this is going to be celebrated tonight, and Mexicans are going to have the time of their motherfucking life. They're going to be, yeah, drinking tequilas and being with beautiful senoritas. It's going down tonight, if you don't know. El Grito. Google it. Learn something today. This is what today is. El Grito Day. Now, this is going on in San Francisco, one of the cities in California where a lot of my good people are at. I think what's beautiful about San Francisco is that you get exposure to so many cultures. Mexican is one, Latino is another, said this man Duran, who is Mexican himself. He says Hispanic people are a part of the fabric of America and should be celebrated as such, especially in California, because the percentage of Latino and Hispanic is about 50%. Yeah, 50% of the people that stay in California is Hispanic. That's right. Mexicans have came to this country and conquered the American dream. We right over here living and we ain't even conquering it. So you got to give kudos and credit to these people. Beautiful people, hardworking, ambitious people. Do you notice when you see Mexicans, they happy as a motherfucker. They not worried about the struggles that niggas are worried about. They over here smiling like, look, all my family over here, all my people over here, we eating good. We living in a nice house. Our kids are learning and thriving. You niggas over here worrying about the negative, the bottom. What your neighbor got instead of helping your neighbor. See, there's a difference with the Mexican culture. That's why today I am celebrating the Mexican culture with my people, El Grito Day. Now, none of you motherfuckers better not try to call me Uncle Tom and say where I'm riding for them, because they ride for me. We don't have to be the same color to be brothers. Even though if you do your homework, a lot of African and black culture was collaborating with the Hispanic and Mexican and Spanish culture and the Latinos culture long time ago. We always been kin. We just didn't know it. That's why we get along. That's why we like the food. Now look, let's talk about a lot of stuff that's going on in Mexico today since this show is dedicated to the Hispanic culture. The Mexican cartel leader El Mayo Zambada pleads not guilty to U.S. charges. Now, he was a powerful leader of Mexico's Sinaloa cartel. He pleaded not guilty Friday in the drug trafficking case that accuses him of engaging in murder, plots, and ordering torture. The cartel is still thriving and getting their money, getting their paper. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest. I'm not against the cartel because I don't believe everybody in the cartels are violent people. They're hustling, trying to get this money, trying to get out the ghetto, just like we do over here in America. So they got to get this paper. And sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Somebody playing with you, trying to stop your movement, you might have to get gangster a little bit. So stop always looking down on the cartel when you don't know what the cartel got to go through. Sometimes the cartels help a lot of poor families out of poverty. That's right. Another story. Residents of Mexico City suburb are anxious after living over a month in black sewage water. Now, they had a 56-year-old lady named Juana Salazar Segundo. She walked through her home in Chalo, a low-income suburb southeast of Mexico City, and she recalled how black water had reached up to her belly button after a flood early last month. Now, with the receding liquid now down to her ankles, Salazar waddled in her furniture-less bedroom with only a water pump hung in the corner. Large back blotches stained the once white walls. Sewage infused floodwaters have invaded the streets, home, and businesses in Salazar's cultural neighborhood for over a month. Now, picture living somewhere for over a month. I'm looking at this. This is a sad picture. And they literally are walking through water. They have water resistant pants on, like balloons, just walking through this shit. Your way of life changed. We have to be blessed to be over here in America, I'm telling you. We don't have to walk outside and walk through 2 or 3 foot of water for a whole month. Imagine that. Like, they got to find places to climb up high just to stay dry when it's time to go to sleep so they don't get sick. Because if you stay in water for a certain amount of time, those of y'all who take baths, because some of you motherfuckers is dirty, y'all don't know what I'm talking about. But if you stay in the bath for a long time, your skin will start to get soggy. Your flesh will start to get soft. And if you stay in there too long, it will eventually peel. It will be so tender to the touch that if you bump up against anything, it will be over. So, for a whole month, over 2,000 houses and 7,000 people were affected. Some of them were up to even 5 feet high in some of the houses. So they happy as a motherfucker that this shit done got taken care of. And I would be too. That's why I say sometimes you got to appreciate the little things in life. It's the little things that we just take advantage and don't even, pay attention to. Now, another story I got to talk about, because I see some people trying to be slick. Chinese migrants flock to Mexico in search of jobs, a future, and a taste of freedom. Stop. This is the game. They had somebody with a tech job named Lai Dejing that didn't hesitate when her cousin asked for help running a restaurant in Mexico City. Listen to this. She has a tech job and her cousin has a restaurant in Mexico City. One thing that I can say and I respect about the Chinese culture, they are good at getting money. Seeing an opportunity and seizing the moment. And this is what they trying to do. They think they slick. That's why I'm finna hurry up and get to Mexico so I can buy me a cheap house, so I can have me one before they go up on the prices. The Chinese is about to go over there and buy all the cheap properties and real estate in Mexico and then raise the prices. Slick ass. Y'all don't see it coming. Mexicans, we can't let them come over there and be taking my family stuff. Right now, did you know in Mexico you can live for $250 a month? You niggas didn't know that. Think I'm lying. After you Google this and come back and watch my show, I should have 1,000 with new followers. After this game, I just gave you $250 a month you can pay rent in Mexico. Look at what we pay over here. I'm talking about a nice, clean house. You didn't know that, did you? I just gave you the game on Legend of Comic Show on El GRITO Day. Now look here. Mexico's president asked the Sinaloa cartel to act responsibly as violence escalates in the north. That's when you know you got respect, when the president got to ask you to relax. Relax, nigga. Don't be acting a damn fool. Don't be shooting up everybody. Relax. That's hard. You niggas over here in America ain't got that much respect. You niggas commit a crime, the police coming right then and there and lock your ass up. But in Mexico, the cartel is so powerful, the president had to say, relax. Now, he asked the factions on the Sinaloa cartel to act responsibly so no one else get killed after a week of violence paralyzed the state capital. Damn. Now, a journalist asked the president, you think they'll listen to you? He said, well, they always listen to me. Stop it. The president who left the office on September the 30th has repeatedly refused to confront the cartels, laying out justifications for his hugs, not bullets. Look, every president in Mexico that has tried to say shit to the cartel and ride with America, they end up getting out of there. They end up getting eliminated. You can't, look, sometimes in life you got to pick your battles. You got to know who to fuck with and not to fuck with. In the cartel, real gangsters. They ain't got time to play with you. This is $1 billion business that's been going on close to 100 years. You not about to fuck up and stop a culture from living and thriving. Because guess what? Like I said, the violence only comes because people trying to get in your business. It's just like if you ran a Family Dollar. If you know somebody that's your best friend and they say, look, I'm going to make sure that your Family Dollar closed down. Every day I'm going to send some people to run in there and steal everything, and that's going to make you go out of business, and they call you on the phone and tell you that. What you going to do? You going to let them take you out of business, or you going to go to war to keep your Family Dollar? That's what the cartel have to do. They don't want to be out here doing this shit. But sometimes when people play you and push your hand, if you want to keep getting your money, you have to make a stand. You just tune into another motherfucking episode of Legend the Comic Show. And this is El Grito Day, a celebration for all the Mexicans that came to this country and took advantage of the opportunities that you niggas misuse. You niggas just disgrace, disrespect. They seize the moment. They win. They show you what it is to be successful in Americans. This is for all you Mexicans that then came over here and you're shining. You're excelling. You're owning shit. You stake your claim in this country and you deserve it.